Welcome back, my wasted youth. This is Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition the right way. When last we left our intrepid hero, we were in the South Company office building of Saffron City, and that is why it's yellow. We've just read some Pokemon reports, but now we've got to talk to this guy who looks like he's only got half a head. Yeah, I know. I lost my shoes. That's how it went. Anyway, that's not a big deal. This guy is a juggler with 2 Pokemon for us, and they are not going to be easy. Yeah, Kadabras are super fast, but we do have, Charmeleon in the front of the party. So let's see if we can slash this thing and do some, hey, perfect. I wasn't expecting that, but I will definitely go with that. So Charmeleon takes out Kadabra in one shot. I think I've got to stay in. Okay, so let's see how this goes now. One more slash, Mr. Mime does. Hey, that's not bad at all. Okay, so now Barrier is going to raise defense. That's fine. I'm going to see if we can take this thing out with Ember. And hey, perfect. Why not? That is great, man. That could have gone horribly wrong. I'm very, very glad it didn't. Oh, goodness, my heavens. You okay? Yeah, I know. I got a pizza and no shoes. That's okay, though. And there we go. So we have opened another door to talk to this guy. I know, man. No, it's some other kid with Pokemon. You know. Okay, so either way, we are now out of here. And this is floor 5, so all we've got to remember, this is the spot that we picked up that item. That's not where we want to go this time. We would actually like to talk to this scientist right there. I know, man. And there we go. We are going to take on a scientist who studies Pokeball technology, which is perfect because I use Pokeball technology. Now, here is a level 26 Magneton against our level 36 Charmeleon. This should go relatively well, so let's kind of hope it does. Critical hit, always nice. Sonic Boom is going to do about 20 points of damage. I'm not too worried about that, though. With one more slash, this Megaton should be down. Okay, so what does he still have left? Well, it turns out he's got 2 of the members of the family of 2 different types of Pokemon. So what I mean by that is he is going to have a Coughing and a Wheezing and a Magneton and a Magnemite. Well, that's okay. Charmeleon should be able to handle each and every one of these things. Now, we are poisoned. That's okay. Fortunately, we're in a position where we have access to that healing spot. And as long as we don't finish this tower before we use it, it's free healing. Man, that's great. So, Charmeleon is now level 37. Wonderful. Here's this level 26 Wheezing. I'm going to leave Charmeleon in. Now, that should be okay. I'm kind of hoping Slash is still going to do a decent amount of damage, and ultimately it looks like it does. So let's see if Sludge is really going to mess Charmeleon up, or if we will be able to get one more shot of Slash off, hopefully taking out this Wheezing. Perfect. Okay. And, hey, just like that, he's down to 1 guy, and it happens to be a Magnemite. Okay, that's fine. So, with a slash, here we go, and Magnemite looks like he's down. I mean, that's great. Yeah, one more scientist on the ground. Perfect. Dang and blast it, I know. Charmeleon is not evolving. Like I said last time, we are going to have to go through all of that again. Yeah, every time it starts, I'm going to stop it. Oh, did you? Oh, now see, that's very cool. I wish I could get my hands on one of those. Now, last episode I made the comment that I had never actually tried using escape rope in this building. Well, I have now. Escape rope does work from this building. So, that's great. I mean, it's not going to help us right now, but, yeah, we know we can do it, and we know we can use it if we need to. So, what is this? Oh, perfect. Okay, so TM09 is Takedown. Always good. The only real problem that I have with it is it gives you 1/4 recoil damage. Now, if you'll remember, this is the very first guy we took out. He's the one who had that Arbok. Hey, perfect, man. That means we are now done floor 6. So, floor 5. So, how about we go up to floor 6? Perfect. Now, everybody is being healed up. I've dumped off all my excess items and sold the ones I really didn't want. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, are you now? So there are 3 more who look just like you. See, that's wonderful. Now, this Team Rocket member, one of the Rocket Brothers. Yeah, okay, whatever. He wants to fight, and he has a level 29 Machop. Okay, so let us see if Slash can actually do any real amount of damage. And hey, you know what? That does pretty well. So low kick isn't going to hurt all that much. I'm going to give 1 shot of Ember. Why not? And just like that, Machop is down. Perfect. He has got another one. It is a Machoke, and I'm not worried about this at all. So I am going to start with Ember this time. And hopefully, if I get really lucky, and I didn't, it may actually burn him. But I am going to try that one more time. So here comes 1 more shot of Ember. Will it burn him? No. Forget it. Now I'm going into Slash. Yeah. Charmeleon is pretty dinged up. So, yeah, let's just get out of this one. That's fine. Either way, Charmeleon has defeated one of the 4 Team Rocket member brothers, whatever their names are, all by himself. Flame out? Yeah, you bet, man. You just got lit on fire. But are you okay? You know what? I bet they're not going to. I'm thinking that you have a little bit too much faith in your really poor family here. It's okay, man. It's all good. Are you okay? Yeah, I kind of see that. Yeah, it's okay. I think they did. Either that or it's just a very, very tall building and it will take a long time for the police to get to the top. You know, there's a bunch of different reasons. I just don't know any of them. I know, man. I kind of see that. That's okay, though. I'm taking them out one by one. Yeah, I see that. That's okay. Okay, so I've switched the party around, and now we are going to take on Team Rocket. No, I'm not betraying you. I was never aligned with you. I'm just kicking your butt. That's all it is. Okay, so here comes a level 28 Zubat. That's fine. Knowing this was going to happen, I threw Pikachu in the front of the party, and Pikachu is going to rip through this Zubat. Yeah, just like that. Absolutely perfect. Exactly what we wanted. And he's about to use another Zubat, so I'm going to leave Pikachu in and give the right Pokemon the right experience. Perfect. So 1 more Zubat goes down, and he's got 1 more for us. Pikachu has grown to level 30, which is great, and now we're about to use Golbat. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to say no and leave Pikachu in. Now, I'm still going to pretend that I've never seen this before, though deep down I know very well. I showed it last episode and didn't give the bio for it. So, this is Golbat.
Golbat, attacking with its sharp fangs, this Pokemon can drain 300 cubic centimeters of blood per bite.
Golbat is a poison and flying type that can evolve from Zubat at level 22, by which point it's already learned Leech Life, Screech, Supersonic, Bite, and Confuse Ray. At level 32 it can learn Wing Attack, and at level 43 it can learn Haze. Being the evolved form of Zubat, Golbat is basically the same thing, just a lot more powerful. It has a great HP and really super fast speed, and its special attack and defense stats are above average. Now the big problem with this one is that by the time you see Golbat, you've also seen at least a dozen different ways to take it out in one hit. Golbat can learn a handful of TMs, but the only one that's really good is Toxic. It has a defensive disadvantage to Psychic, Bug, Electric, Ice, and Rock types. As a Poison type, it has an advantage to Grass and Bug, and as a Flying type, it has an advantage to Grass, Fighting, and Bug. Golbat's Japanese name is Gorobato. The Bato in English is bat. I have no real idea what the Goro stands for, but about 20 years ago there was a Japanese TV show called Gorobato. It's possible that's where the name came from. So I don't think it's going to be that much of a hassle. With 1 more shot of Thunderbolt, Golbat should go down. It may not take it completely out, we got lucky there. I was actually expecting that I'd have to hit it with a quick attack and then finish it. Fortunately, I didn't, and we have defeated Team Rocket again. You okay this time? Well, yeah, but, you know, that's kind of how that saying goes. I think you're a little misquoted, but that's fine. Okay, so now we can get into here again. Now, what is this? Well, this happens to be an HP up, always good. They will definitely be useful for those cup events. And X accuracy, in-game, they're pretty good. I'm not planning on using them at all, though. Hey, wait a second. We haven't talked to you yet, so let's do exactly that. Rotten President. Oh, yeah, I know, but, you know, that's not where you are. If that's where you're going, that's fine, and beat up the people there, man. You don't need to kick my butt, try to kick my butt, for something that hasn't happened yet. But, yeah. So now we are going to go with Slash one more time. Here is Charmeleon, because this is a scientist. It is honestly the best way to go. Charmeleon has got great defense, so that's why I'm using Charmeleon for most of these things. And really, I think it's a really good way to go here. Okay, so Smog is definitely going to hit. It's not going to do a lot of damage. We got lucky in the fact that it isn't going to poison us. So, perfect. Now, all we've got to do is get out of this one. Charmeleon has grown to level 38. This is pretty close to where I want it. I'm still going to say no. And in total, I'm thinking that I want about level 30 or 43, maybe 44 for Charmeleon. But we're not there yet. So now I'm going to go back to Slash, which I should have done in the first place, and that should be it. There we go. Like that, Magneton is down. Here comes a Magnemite. I'm still going to say no. And all of a sudden, we are going to slash this level 25 Magnemite. See, normally I would kind of be worried about some of these fights, but I think Charmeleon is a high enough level that we should be okay. And I am still putting proper Pokemon in their respective jobs. So, for example, I mean, I am still using Pikachu to fight Golbats. That's just the way it should be. But I think we are definitely going to absolutely need one Pokemon that is really very strong. And I've chosen Charmeleon. Well, great, but no, Charmeleon is not evolving. It's not gonna happen, but that's okay. We are going to be able to stop doing that very quickly. Okay, but you're not in Russia. However, it is good to know that they have just mentioned a real-world place in Pokemon. Yeah, doesn't happen often. As far as I know, they've mentioned Russia here, and they mentioned England in the animated series. That's it. Hi there. Oh, not you. Okay, fine. Now, this guy has got, well, nothing really all that major for us. But he does want to fight. He is going to send out a Cubone, and I didn't. Yes, that's correct. I forgot to put the Wartortle at the front of the party. So Charmeleon will get some experience for this, but this is definitely going to be a Wartortle fight. So now let's see if Water Gun works. And really it should. We do have a one level advantage, and Bone Club really didn't do all that much. So let's see if we can take this thing out. Perfect, man. Level 29 Cubone goes down, and Wartortle gains some experience. He's about to use another Cubone, so I'm going to leave Wartortle in. And just try Water Gun one more time. Is this going to work? So far, so good. And here comes Tail Whip. I'm not worried about that. And one more Water Gun hits. Therefore, one more Cubone down. Perfect. And Wartortle has grown to level 31. Exactly what we were wanting here. Learn Withdrawal. Why in heaven's name would I want to learn Withdrawal? See, by this point in the game, Withdrawal, Harden, things like that, ultimately end up just taking up space. And we have got definitely much better attacks, and skills for that matter, that we could use in place of Withdrawal. You okay? No, they won't, man. I've already beat up 2. Well, 2 now. Bingo. Huh. Okay, so now we are... Hey, what is this? Oh, very cool. So that is Sword Dance. Sword Dance is pretty good, but I'm not going to be using it. Now, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this episode. This has been Rev taking you through Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition the right way. Thanks for watching. Till next time.